right, today we are talking about termites, what it means for buyers, sellers alike, things that you can do to help your situation with your property, and the threat of termites. So most of us know that termites are a potential issue in the South, and I'm sure there are issues other places. I just know we have subterranean termites, so you don't really see them. They come up from the ground into a structure, and of course they love wood. Now, I'm not a termite expert. Just because of what I do in handling real estate transactions, I run up against issues regarding termites quite a bit. Whether there's an active infestation, past damage at a property, we have to kind of walk through what that means if it's a buyer we're representing or if it's a seller. It's different in those situations. So what I wanted to specifically talk about today, because again, I'm not a termite expert, we're not going to talk about the intricacies of the termite itself. We're going to talk about a termite bond, okay? It's something that termite and pest companies offer to protect your home, supposedly protect your home if there were to be an infestation, if that infestation in turn causes damage to your property. All right, so the termites enter your structure and they start eating the wood. Eventually, if they eat enough wood, it can affect the structural integrity of your home. Okay, so recently I had a personal experience with termites. We're having work done on our house. This particular work was re-siding an exterior portion of the property. And as they were removing siding, the contractor was removing siding, they found evidence of termite damage. So the first thing I did was I called my termite company, and I won't say who that was. And the termite company comes out, and they have to send a few different technicians, and none of them will really admit that it's termite damage, although I know and the contractor knows from seeing things that it was, and finally we got them to admit that yes, it's termite damage. Well, the next question I had was, okay, I have a bond with you guys, and we've had it for 5 years since we purchased the home. So that covers us, right? You're going to cover the cost of treating any active infestation as well as repairing any damage that these termites caused. And upon further evaluation, this termite company said, well, since you don't have an active infestation, since when we visited your property, we did not see a living termite, our bond does not cover this. It doesn't cover treatment for any termites. It doesn't cover repair of the damage. So naturally, I was surprised by this because I thought, hey, termite damage, termite bond covers it. Well, that's not the case. At least it's not the case with this company, and I've not reviewed all the different companies' termite bond policies and terms, but I strongly encourage you to do that. If you don't have a termite bond, you need to think about getting one in the event you were to have an active infestation, okay? Because they are saying that if you have active termites, they'll fix it, they'll treat it, and they'll fix the damage if there is any. My issue with this particular company, or maybe it's every termite company out there, and this is how they operate. Theoretically, 5 years ago, termites could have entered the property after this company inspected it when we moved in and said everything was good. Termites could have entered the property 5 years ago, eaten down the entire wall, decided there was nothing left to eat, move out. They're no longer there. I notice the damage, call my termite company, nothing's covered, okay? So, word of advice about the termite bond business: Is it valuable to have one? Yes, it is. Do you need to pay attention to the terms of your particular company's policy? Absolutely. Read through that. Have your attorney read through it, whatever you want to do. I'm Ben Nemec with Team Nemec at Keller Williams Realty in Huntsville. Thank you for tuning in. Like this channel, subscribe, share it with your friends. We really appreciate it. Thanks.